Eddie, is this a good or a bad time, do you think, to be playing Dortmund again?
Difficult to know. All I do know is they're a top team. We learnt that firsthand a couple of weeks ago. I thought they played very well, but I thought it was a tight game. There wasn't a lot between the two teams. I think tomorrow will be very similar.
And do you think it becomes, if not a must-win, a must-not-lose for you in the context of the group?
I think in the context of the group, yeah, I don't think that would be fatal, but it would be a hammer blow to us. So I think we're determined to try and win first and foremost, because that's how we always prepare. Then if you can't win, not to lose would be the next best outcome for us.
What did you learn, do you think, from the first meeting about them and how to approach tomorrow?
Well, I think they played very well on the night. I thought they were brave with their approach. They were front foot. I think they're a transition threat as well. They've got some very good players. And I think the big test for us tomorrow is dealing with the atmosphere and everything that this stadium brings. So we look forward to that, but we've been to similar places before and performed really well, so that's the plan.
And in some ways, they are not that different to you, are they? They're a club with this passionate, cauldron-like atmosphere. They kind of are a Newcastle of Germany in some ways.
Yeah, I think in some ways there's similarities between both clubs. I think, as I say, it's a well-renowned stadium and atmosphere, and their supporters will really get with them. But then we have to play our part in the game, which they did to us, which is try and quieten the crowd and try and play our game, which will go a long way to hopefully us performing really well.
I understand from you've just been speaking to the press that the medical bulletin is not great. Frustrating for you as a manager? You're kind of slightly running out of players in certain parts of the pitch anyway?
Yeah, hugely frustrating for me, because you lose your power to sort of rotate and do things different tactically. But what I will say about the players that have been fit, they've stood up and given more, and the collective spirit and energy within the group's very strong still. So yes, we're disappointed we're losing some key players, but I still think we're strong enough.
Yeah, and I also imagine that, and you knew this was coming, and it's the price of success, that you're not getting as much time on the training ground. Is that, for you as a coach as much as a manager, a difficulty, an adjustment?
Yeah, I think, well, we're getting very little time at all to train, but we're still getting our tactical plans across, the way that we want to play. We're not losing those moments, which is key. And we are enjoying the challenge of the games and everything that the game brings. And, we can't moan about being in the Champions League and coming to these places and playing the games.
No, I would think, that would be a strange time, having worked so hard to get into it.
Well, exactly, and we're very proud to be here and to represent Newcastle.
And last but not least, I would imagine for all the things that perhaps have gone wrong in the last couple of weeks, since that defeat to Dortmund, actually on the pitch when you've needed to, you've turned up. Yeah,
players have been magnificent. When you go back to the games that we've won and how tough they've been, the places we've been, the teams we've played, full credit to the group, and we're going to need to excel again in a really tough game.
Yeah, and the yellow wall behind you? I know you've been here to experience it once before.
I've experienced it, and the yellow wall's well renowned, but our performance is going to have to speak volumes for us really, and to try and quieten that down.
Good luck with that.
Thank you.